Hi, and this is a video on the new god that just released, Chernobog. I'm going to show a little bit of gameplay and a build I use for him it's working for me. So first, I like to start off with the warrior tabbies, which is just standard. Standard movement, standard attack damage, really good for him, because with him, his damage kind of cakes on as you hit them. And then to help, because he's got huge mana drain, I like to get trans, if I could just find it. There we go. Oh, not that. Trans, perfect. So trans is really good for him because as you build your stacks, it gives him more mana to help with the mana drain. And on top of that, you're going to do more damage. So it really helps him build mid to late game. And then depending on the situation, I just like to build him with crit or attack speed. So I'll give him Deathbringer. I love Deathbringer when it comes to crit. I get that on there. Of course, I wouldn't be building it so quick, but this is just for demonstration purposes. And then I usually, depending on the situation, I would add Wind Demon, just to further help with attack speed and movement speed once I get those crits going. And a little bit more damage. And then depending on who I'm fighting, if it's a really tanky team, a lot of health, I'd either get Quinn, or if it's a relatively squishy team, I get the Executioner. So I see there's a Guan Yu out there, so I'll get Quinn's, Guan Yu and Ares out there, just to help with shaving away at their health. And then the last item I like to get, just for sustain, is good old Bloodforge. Can't go wrong with it because you get your life steal going, as well as you get the passive. Every time you get a kill, you get a shield, and that shield saves lives. And for a relic, well, because I got an Ares, I'm going to take Purification, and I'm also going to take beads, or Agus, Sanctuary, because that's just pretty standard.
Minions have reached your portal.
I'm going to show a little bit of gameplay with him. So he's got a nice little combo that you can get. That there is one. Of course, these are bots, so they're going crazy. But yeah, there's Bloodforge again. So you see it got the shield popped off, attack speed was through the roof, and the crits were pretty good as well. And for his combo here, it's really good for clear, and it's really good for doing damage and locking enemies down. You drop his one, shoot. As you can see, it's a bit explosive. Ooh, oh, Ares. His escape is a little underwhelming, but his ultimate's pretty awesome. So you can go to anybody in the map. So boom, I'm in the fight. And just like that, you get a kill, you try to get out before someone like Guan Yu, kicks him back. So those are pretty good. His ult led me to believe at first that you'd go in attacking. So with his ult, you want to be careful, because when you do go in, you're just going in front of them. So you got to be, make sure you have your cooldowns ready and something to attack, because you're going to be in their face. You might be alone, and they're going to know you're coming, because it gives them a little indicator. The screen gets all weird and fuzzy and lets them know that you're coming for them. Not to mention, we got his escape here. It's kind of cool because if you hit them with it, it slows them down and does a bit of damage. And if you go into the wall, you can plan another escape. And again, if you hit them with that, it slows them down, does some damage, so it can help you, escape a little further. It's pretty good. It's got good attack. If you hit them 3 times with your passive, or 4 times, let me double check. So yeah, after 3 stacks with his passive there from his basic attack, you do a little bit of splash damage. As Ares learning. See, slow them down. And well, they wrecked me there. But yeah, you slow them down, you can hit them with, of course I wouldn't go in with your escape, just hitting them with your 1 and 2 is good enough. And then you go from there. So it's been a quick little tutorial on how to use the new god, Chernobog. I don't know how to say his name. but he's a fairly interesting hunter. The one thing about him though is you want to take your time in the beginning, especially if you're playing Conquest, and just focus on farming, because he really gets online mid to late game. He won't be like a plug and play like Izunami or Hachiman. So you want to take your time, build up, get your items, build your stacks, and really let loose on the team. And that's about it. I guess I'll show you his ultimate one more time to kind of show you the range. The range is insane. You could basically go into the base if you wanted to. And you're in the fight. But as you can see, nobody's really hurt. You just gotta, you know, start building there, attacking once you go. And that's it. Ow. Alright. So yeah, this has been build and some play with the new god Chernobog. Hey, he's pretty awesome. Follow and subscribe.